Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in Game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, number 7. And a pitch. That misses. And here we go with Game 2. Kicks and deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and the leadoff man aboard.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. In the air out towards right center. That one opts against the fence. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And next for the Cubs, Sammy Sosa. They say it went.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now it's even up.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Liner, base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's the third baseman, Aramis Ramirez. There's a strike. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Rivera should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 2, and the Yankees coming to bat. Zambrano.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play.
And here is Derek Jeter. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. The pitch. Ripped towards third. Sends it across to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Jason Giambi stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Taps softly to the right side. Karros takes it himself, gets him easily, ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees nothing. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And he deals. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and quickly one away in the second. And now the shortstop, Alex Gonzalez. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Rivera makes the grab for the second out. Now the Cubs catcher, Damian Miller. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next pitch is outside.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And a 2-1 on the way. The other way. The flip to the pitcher covering. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees nothing. Ernie Williams. And the right-hander back to work. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that pitch right there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
There's a swing and a drive. Sosa reaching back towards the wall. And forget it. His second home run of the series. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Struck him out looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Still only one out here in the inning. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fine play in the hole for the out. And now the first baseman, Nick Johnson. That one's in there, 0-1. And fouled off. In the air, left field. Number 18 settles under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching the World Series on the show. Headed back to work. Popped up. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. Number 7, the next Cub to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Sack bunt towards third. Gets it to first and one away in the top of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, number 11. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Hard hit, base hit. The run scores from third. It's 3-2. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll low.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Number 18 getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Now the third baseman, Aramis Ramirez. 0 for 1, he flied out to right in his first trip. And that's outside. The lefty, the 1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now the lefty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. 1 run's in. And that one is off the wall. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field. And we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now. He hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Ramirez on at second with 2 down. The 1-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 5-2. This is the World Series on the show. Righty delivers. Line drive caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And next for New York, Alfonso Soriano led off the game with a strikeout. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Sosa under it. Oh, he brought it back. So 2 down now, and here is Derek Jeter. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And ball 1. Jeter getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes. get on first base.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees 2. The wide to kick the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here's the catcher, Damian Miller. This to third. Zips it across. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
What you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that one cutting but missing down low. 1 out and a runner at second. On the ground, right side. And there's 2 away. So digging in, number 7.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gets under it and pops it up. Jeter sizing this one up. Pulls it in on the run. And that will end the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees 2. Zombie. The wind and the pitch. Ripped to third and caught. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Bernie Williams.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
The pitch. On the ground to third. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now for the Yankees. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. That's out number 2. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's off the mark. 1-0. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's now a 2-run game.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Aaron Boone. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Bounce to third. Zips it to first. One away here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Sammy Sosa. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And the pitch. In the air out to center. Williams under it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down. Number 18 now at the plate.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a pop-up. Soriano moves under it, and that'll do it. And the Cubs are down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Hard contact, that's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. They're going crazy in the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-4.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch.
The 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That'll drop in as he plays it on a high.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And it's fouled away. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Left field, number 18 under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Rivera stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And here's a slow roller. In plenty of time to first, That's the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Jason Giambi.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That clips the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Runner at second, 2 down. There's a strike. Out towards right center field. Number 7 drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And the home team down a run. And the right-hander deals. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rivera in position and puts the squeeze on that. That's out number 2. Here's the shortstop at the play. Alex Gonzalez. 1 for 2. Chopped left side. The throw to first, 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees 4. The pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the air out towards right center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Matsui up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. And the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Posada stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it 5-4. comebacker to the mound. And that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So now here's the DH, Tom Goodwin, 1 for 2. Rip to third. Feeds to second, out there. Relay to first, double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice. Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Number 7 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the righty deals. Now 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for the Cubs, number 11. And that one in the air center field. Snags it on the run. And that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Shot better, and who's able to get to the finish line. Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Nick Johnson getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the right fielder, Juan Rivera, 1 for 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
In the air, left side. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees 4. That one ripped. Gone. A big blow to the home fans, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. Contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way. Dives, and it gets by. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, Aramis Ramirez. 1 for 3. Bounced up the middle. Slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Alex Gonzalez, the next Cub to hit.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
To first, might be 2. Throws to second for 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Yankees 4. The 0-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. The Yankees looking to rally. Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
1 down, base is empty. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it. Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Jeter stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ramirez puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bernie Williams. 1 for 2. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Here's the 0-1. In the air out towards right center. And that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 6-4. 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
A wind in the pitch. Line drive caught. Good 2-1 now.
Nope, that's down.
Liner, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now number 7, and base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Man at first, number 11, the next Cub to hit. Out there to center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 6 and the Yankees 4. Close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Right-handed reliever, and he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And now the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Matsui on at first, nobody out. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And out of here. He'll touch them all. And we have a tie ball game. It's 6-6.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk.
3-2 now. That one lifted to left. Number 18 gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Johnson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Number 7 settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Juan Rivera stepping in now for the Yankees. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with.
Popped up, and he's got it. That'll do it. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th, and we'll play on. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. And we're all even at 6 apiece.
And so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
That's inside. Next pitch misses way outside. Now fly ball to right center. Rivera on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now here is number 18. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's the third baseman, Aramis Ramirez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
From the pen.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
And a pitch. And that one a little bit high. Next offering upstairs.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Derek Jeter waits on deck. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little.
Oh, this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. He sends a rocket to left, and the Yankees walk it off in game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.